Good afternoon, everyone. Today's day 86 of my journey as a cancer patient after having gone through a stem cell transplant. I'll slow it down and start it over. Day 86 from my stem cell transplant. I am here and my heart's a little heavy today. Last year, I lost a dear friend. Uh, Let me introduce myself for those who don't know who I am. My name is Chad Royer, and this is my channel, What's Up with Chad Y. Royer, and I talk about my journey as a cancer patient. I initially wanted to talk to you today about how I'm feeling on day 86. The weather's hot, it's humid, we had some rain, my back has been very achy as of late, even after stretching. I still feel the tightness. It's a little better, but the tightness is always an issue. I guess it's always going to be an issue with my condition, and I'm doing my best to manage that. Uh, I'm getting my energy back slowly but surely, but I'm very sad today. I'm very sad. Last year, I lost a dear friend. I want to say he was 82 years old. His name is Israel Ruiz Jr. He was my neighbor. We knew each other for many years. He's been a political presence in our neighborhood. He served as a senator. He served as a council member. He did a tour in the Marines in the 60s. And I have been in contact with him on his last few dying days. He was supposed to get some treatments. The treatments seemed to be working. He had a setback. The doctors were going to try something different. He messaged me saying that he's still alive, he's still kicking. And he did say that he didn't have much longer to live, and I wanted to think that he was going to make it through. And for a while, several weeks had passed, and we're talking about, for timeline purposes, we're talking about August of last year. September comes in, I run into a family member, and asked I asked the question, "What's the story with my friend Israel?" She didn't even have to say the word, and when I looked, everything that I had some papers in my hand, I dropped them on the floor. I cried. The tears kept coming down. Even now, I have a tear in my eye. In fact, I have two. And the last messages that he sent, he mentioned to me that I was a good friend to him. I'm a good father. I'm a very good person. I help everybody. And he always reminded me that I had to take care of myself. And he appreciates everything that I've done. And I made a promise to him, like I made a promise to my dad, that I'll do my best to do the right thing, to help others when I can, to be good to the children. And the, this was and all of this happened several weeks before I had the situation that caused me to go to the hospital when I eventually found out that I had my diagnosis. So I can only imagine if Israel, my friend, my good friend Israel, may you rest in peace, my friend. I miss you to this day. Um, he had a birthday a few days ago, and I wished the family a happy heavenly birthday, just to show my respects. I know what Israel would say. He would say, Chad, you're a fighter. You can beat this. Please listen to the doctors. Follow the course of action. Don't give up. If there's anything that you need, let me know. That's what he would have told me. He would have told me. If there was something that I would have needed, I know he would have done his best, even at his age. And I can appreciate the fact that someone recognizes the good qualities in you despite the flaws and does his best to be a good friend and do the right thing and discuss life lessons. I miss that about him. I really do. So if anyone who is related to Honorable Israel Ruiz Jr. and is watching this video, I just want to say happy heavenly birthday. I miss you to this day. May you rest in peace. I'll never forget you. You have lots of people locally who remember the good things that you've done for them. And I'm one of them. And I appreciate you. I didn't plan to do this, but I thought it was the right thing to do to mention his name and to speak to him, speak about him, not speak to him. I wish I could speak to him. And, what comes to mind is that when someone close to you dies, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Words can't explain. Sometimes you lose control of what your body wants to do. Your emotions are up and down. And sometimes words cannot say the right thing. And I'm grateful that I have a second chance in life, and I wouldn't want someone to go through the grief of missing me from being gone too soon. I didn't want to do that to anyone. A lot of people have been really rooting for me from day one, and I'm very appreciative of this. And I wish I could share this story with my friend Israel, but I will share it to some of his family members. That's good enough for me. But I just wanted to share that moment. Oh, another thing. I'm supposed to get some tests done in July. I mentioned that in a previous video. And some of those dates, in fact, it was two dates. Both were changed. So one of them will have to be next week, but a different date. And part of the preparation that I have to do is I have to collect a urine sample a day before. It'll be interesting to see how that comes out. Because had I not taken that phone call, I would have missed it, and I would have not have known that my date for the hospital visit was changed. Well, actually, I probably would have checked anyway. But that's a minor inconvenience. I was prepared to get stuff done sooner than later. But as long as I'm getting it done, I'm just going to stick with that. The second set of tests and procedures I got to do, I do not have a date yet. I did have one, but that was changed. What I think happened is that because it's summertime, appointments had to be moved because of doctor schedules. Some doctors may not be around, some staff members may not be around, and maybe some things happen to some other patients where changes had to be made immediately. I'm guessing, I'm not quite sure. But whatever the case is, I have to deal with the schedule dates, and I'll do my best to do so. And dealing with this heat, doing my best to drink as much water as I can. That's very important for a cancer patient. And in fact, when I conclude this video, I'm going to get some water. And I just want to thank you all. I just want to thank you all for listening to me today. Keep me in your thoughts. I'm doing okay. I'm just a little bit down. But I'm just going to keep him in mind and his family. And I'm going to do my best to continue doing what I can. And I hope you all stay well. I'll see you on the next video. And don't forget, please like, subscribe to my channel, leave comments. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what you're thinking. Comments are welcome. And I'll be more than happy to interact. Catch you in the next video. Take care.